this whole business of don't take a safety that high. What are you going to tell Caleb Downs? Pound sand because you're not supposed to take a safety that high when it is positionless football. I mean, take a look at Derwin James. Take a look at Kyle Hamilton. Take a look at Christian Gonzalez. Just to name some, Nick Eamon-Wari, right? You can put these guys in different spots. You can use them in different situations. If they're the best player, then go ahead and grab them. And I feel the same way about Jeremiyah Love, Todd. He's 6 foot. Running Jahmyr Gibbs 40-yard dash time at 6 foot.
It was like 14, 15 pounds heavier and running.
Come on. Right? And
you know what was more impressive to me?
Then you meet him,
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, and the drive he has, the focus he has. I mean, people were heaping praise, both Jeremiyah Love and Sonny Styles. Like, these guys are different, man. You got to spend some time with them. They're just so. But to me, Jeremiyah Love, I mean, that number's awesome, right? He runs the 40 and we get the official number. And it's like, wow. When you start doing the historical context and with Jahmyr Gibbs and the fact that he's got the size on Gibbs, but which is, 15 pounds heavier ran the same time. But the wide receiver stuff, the routes, catching the ball. Now, and another GM I talked to he said, this draft is going to force you as a GM and a decision maker in that draft weekend to be really in line with your coordinators. Because if there's a plan there and with a plan, you can maximize value. With a plan for Sonny Styles, he's worth a top 5 pick. Jeremiyah Love, like, the obvious plan is we're going to get him touches both as a receiver and as a runner. And so if you have a system and a coordinator who's in lockstep with the value that you see in this individual, now you've got something. Listen, the Jets are going to take a defensive player, and the Raiders at 1 are going to take Fernando Mendoza. 3, 4, and 5 are interesting to me. I don't see Jeremiyah Love getting out of the top 5. I think he could absolutely go to Arizona at 3. I think if he's not the 3rd pick to the Cardinals, I think he will be the 4th pick to the Titans. And if they surprise me, I still think the Giants could take him at 5. He's not getting out of the top 5.
I don't think so either. And I think Sonny Styles not getting out of the top 10 anymore. And I understand that there are 2 really talented linemen here on the offensive side of the ball. Downs, Tate. I don't care what he ran. That doesn't matter to me.
Who are the two offensive linemen? Just curious.
I don't know. I think
Bowino and Fon, because I think Freeling's in that mix.
No,
now too.
I think screw the fact that he plays guard. You mentioned Ioane is Ioane is he's amazing. I don't care that he's an interior player. You know what I mean? Like again, I don't do this for a living, all 22. My job isn't dependent on whether they're terrific or not. But he's amazing. He's big. He's also a good dude. These guys are all clean off the field, it appears, on top of it, everybody that we just mentioned. So I think all bets are off. I don't care if it's a guard or a safety or, a running back. If they can change the game for you, if they can change everything for you, if they can unlock wins for you on the spot, you got to take them,
Yeah, and even to go into the offensive line stuff, like, Fano's an awesome player.
He was great too.
The 3-cone, the energy. Stacey Dales was awesome, by the way, too. No offense, agree. She might have been MVP. He was just awesome throughout the week.
We all agree.
But just watching him and like the energy he brings and his love for the game, and then like the shuttles and the 40 and all the athletic traits, but he's got 32 and an 1/8 inch arm, I think is what it was. And you see him taking snaps to center. So maybe you wind up with another Linderbaum. And is that the worst thing in the world?
Nope.
But the argument that was being made, or the conversations I was having with decision makers, was Maui Noah is a great player. He might have to kick into guard. Fano is a great player. He might have to kick into center. So why wouldn't I just take the guard that I know is going to be, it could be a Hall of Fame type level guard in Ioane and just move on. So, I mean, we could, if everyone in the league stayed true, which we know won't happen, it would be Mendoza 1, and then some order of Ioane, Downs, Styles, and Love rounding out the top 5. It's not going to happen. But honestly, like, those are the conversations. It's interesting how they are now. And then let's fast forward to when the pressure starts to build in late April, and everyone's looking at, can we really take a guard at 4 or 5, you know?
Yeah, you can. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can. But again, I understand what the hallmark positions are. Defensive end, clearly, quarterback, I get it. You know, I understand tackles, all of that business. But I saw some really talented kids here over the weekend. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app, 12 to 3 Eastern.